This video was always going to come. Like I've had this script for months now. I was just too preoccupied to record it and put it out. Listen people, the downplay has to stop. We can't keep playing this game. The Naruto verse is planetary. And I'm here to put an end to everything for once and for all. And to anyone and everyone watching this video, if you are one of those people that think a character literally has to destroy a planet just for you to believe that they are actually planetary in terms of where they scale, I suggest you go watch my power scaling series. I already explained everything in this AP and DC video specifically. I don't want to have to start repeating myself here again. It's a very straightforward video, and if you are pretty logical and open-minded, you should get the message. So just make sure you watch that one because it explains the basis on power levels. While this video is pretty much me bringing all the irrefutable evidence that supports the planetary meta for the Naruto verse. Anyway, I'm already talking too much, my bad. Let's just jump right in. So, Naruto's planetary law, implication and feats. Let's start with the statements. The first planetary implications we get from Naruto is from the data books, stating that half of the 9 tails sealed inside Naruto can turn the world into ash, which means that with just one half of the 9 tails, Naruto is already planetary, easily. The 10 tails is also implied to be planetary, and even stated that the revival of it would definitely signify the end of the world. And we all know the 9 tails chakra is the largest composition of the 10 tails, so now you must understand why it would also be planetary itself. But if you say all these are statements, let's bring in something more tangible. I'm going to start from the small feats and build it all the way up. In the war arc, Madara was able to summon down country level plus meteors that sent shockwaves and caused tremors across the entire continent. Even HQ felt the earthquake and the battlefield was an entire country away. And then you have KCM2 Naruto and Killer Bee combining their Bijudama to take down the Gedo statue. And this had enough power to cause continent levels of vaporization. Like you can literally see the curvature of the planet in the manga. And they weren't even trying to destroy the continent. That's crazy. Not only did they not go all out for this, as obviously they did not run out of power or use all their chakra to pull it off. They just wanted to destroy the Gedo statue itself. And they were still able to output this much power. Mind you, when the 10 tails eventually got revived, its Bijudama cancelled out 10 Bijudamas from these 2 Bijus. Like from the 8 and 9 tails, they both fired 5 Biju bombs respectively. These 2 guys I just talked about having a continent level feat in DC. Yet one Bijudama from the 10 tails cancelled out 10 from the 2 of them. And would you look at this destructive capacity? Just look at this. Crazy. That's crazy. Afterwards, just by existing, it was stated to be like a small planet on the Water Century sphere in the HQ. And this was raw unfocused energy, like no Jinchuriki amp, nothing, just by existing. This wasn't even the full 10 tails. It was missing an entire 9 tails who himself is already stated to be able to destroy the planet. And also the 8 tails, and in its incomplete form, it still had small planet levels of energy. This is just facts. But hey, let's keep it going. Like I said, I'm bringing all the evidence. Hagoromo and Hamura created a moon and lifted it into space, which would also require small planet levels of kinetic energy. As a matter of fact, not even small planet level. Launching an object of this size, continent size, into space is pretty ridiculous. There's various calcs out there which all indicate planet levels of energy no matter how you look at it. You can fact check it yourself, do some physics. Unit of energy is joules. Calculate how much kinetic energy is being utilized there and see for yourself. You don't even have to check the calcs online. Go do it yourself. Kinetic energy is the energy being generated in motion. Go check how much energy is being generated when something as big as the moon is being launched into beyond the stratosphere. Go check it yourself. It's just facts. And then Naruto and Sasuke also did the same thing. And keep in mind, they did this without any form of difficulty. So it shouldn't be assumed that this is the max of their power, because it's not. And then after implanting his second Rinnegan and gaining more power even further, Madara created multiple catastrophic planetary devastations that tore the continent apart. Again, you can see how it's depicted in the manga. You can see how much landmass is being pulled to create these meteors. We also have big the meteors he dropped on the Shinobi Alliance were. These ones were even way bigger and much more of them as well. It's even funnier when you realize that Naruto and Sasuke ended up destroying these meteors without breaking a sweat. Naruto just kept vaporizing them with his Bijudama and Senshuriken, while Sasuke was cleaving them with his Susanoo. Here is a chunk of one of the meteors Sasuke sliced. It literally dwarfs a mountain. I'm not done yet. Let's keep it going. Madara cast the infinite Tsukuyomi, a genjutsu so powerful it captured the entire Earth's population into a world of illusion. So powerful it creates a universal world of dreams in the minds of every single living thing in the world. Yes, including animals. Now, this isn't even an AP or DC feat, but it's an ability that shows that the characters in the verse possess powers that have planetary range. And these are casual abilities for the casters, if I must say. Along with this infinite Tsukuyomi, Madara summons the Shinju tree that spreads around the entire globe and captures every living creature on the entire planet. A tree so big that its roots even spread out to every inch of the world in mere moments. That would also require planet levels of kinetic energy, obviously. Something of that size, moving that fast. The roots literally went across the planet in seconds. Just do some calcs, people. These God tree roots, when Obito launched them, were as big as 290. I think they were big as if. Like, roots that big. Bigger than the Nine Tails. Capturing FTL characters in moments. Like, you guys should do the calcs yourself. And Madara summoned the biggest ones yet and spread the roots out in seconds. Across the entire planet. Come on, bruh. You still want more? I can keep going, like I brought everything. We all remember the Kaguya technique where she creates alternate physical constructs of her own dimensions. Like, everybody knows that. And those dimensions are implied to be much bigger than just a planet, as we factually see that some of them have several stars in them. And each of the worlds she created have their own sun and moon. And that's not all. At some point after creating these 5 alternate dimensions bigger than Earth, she also created an expansive Truth Seeker orb. A Gudodama so big that it was going to expand and completely destroy and recreate all these dimensions again. Like it was going to reshape the entire time-space. So not only did she output enough energy to create these physical worlds, she is also capable of destroying them as well. So both in creation and destruction, she scales to these feats. In Naruto The Last, Planetary was going to destroy the planet by moving the moon and ramming it into the earth with enough force to destroy it. And Naruto had to fight this guy in space in order to stop him from achieving this goal. And at the end, he was also absorbing solar radiation to blast the earth into pieces. And like I said, Naruto had to fight this guy to stop him. So there's no reason to doubt that he was actually going to accomplish this feat if left alone to his devices. If he was bluffing and truly wasn't capable of destroying the planet, then Naruto had no business fighting this guy. Also, Planetary used an attack called the Golden Wheel Explosion where he compressed his Truth Seeker orbs and created a long blade. And he literally used it to bisect the entire moon in two. Yes, he literally did this without any effort whatsoever. And he did this attack to kill Naruto, but Naruto tanked it. Twice. While he was going to destroy the earth by crushing the moon into it, he had a castle that's protected by the Tenseigan Chakra Sphere, which was stated by him to have enough power to survive the impact of the moon crushing into the earth. So obviously that's another planetary indication right there. The Tenseigan Chakra Sphere having enough durability to tank the force of the moon colliding into the earth. And guess what? Naruto destroyed this same chakra source with an ordinary base Rasengan. Yeah, you heard it right. He one-shot a chakra sphere strong enough to withstand planet-level collision. And lastly, in that same movie, a chakra cannon was created capable of teleporting and destroying the entire moon, and it was powered by roughly 200 shinobis max. And we know Naruto in KCM2 was able to amplify tens of thousands of shinobi in the 4th Great Ninja War with QB chakra. Chakra so much that it was 3 times boost for Kakashi, a Kage level fighter easily. So just do the maths. And remember, Naruto only did this when he only had half of the 9 tails, backing up Planetary Kurama even more. Again, like, the downplay is insane. You wouldn't even find DC feats of this level in Bleach and One Piece. Yet, everyone would rather downplay the Naruto verse to mountain to country level, even after seeing shit like this. It's wild. And for the people out there that think Kaguya's dimensions were only as big as planets, because this one seems to be a popular opinion in the community. They claim that the dimensions she created were only as big as planets, which would also make her cap at planet level at best. I want you to answer me this really quickly. Let me know if this makes any sense to you. So, there is already enough evidence to prove that KCM2 Naruto, all the way up to 6-part characters like Jubito, Jubidara, Sasuke, all of them should all be planetary. Cool. And we also know that Obito with only one of his eyes could use Kamui to traverse his Kamui dimension and the real world. That's what Obito could do with one eye. He could move through the earth to his Kamui dimension back and forth, no problem, spamming the attack non-stop. Okay, cool. Now, tell me why Obito, after acquiring both Kamui eyes, fully realized with 6 parts chakra, is barely able to open portals to just one of the 5 dimensions Kaguya created. So much so that he needed a chakra boost and he was still bleeding from both of his eyes, showing how much strain he's going through just to pull it off. He even went out of his way to call our dimensions vast, indicating the sheer size of it, something that never happened before when he moved through Earth space-time. And on top of that, Naruto, Sasuke, and DMS Kakashi, who should already be planet level in terms of AP at least, having to team up just to hang with Kaguya, and then she would also be planet level. Like, what sense does that even make? Why would 3 planetary characters team up just to steal another planet level character, for f***'s sake? Let's be for real, like, does that really make any sense? All of these implications, coupled with the fact that Kaguya's dimensions literally have stars, sun and moons in them, along with Obito's size implications, the only logical conclusion here is that those dimensions are extremely larger than just planets. They are more implied to be multi-solar systems because of the suns and moons, but there is contention that they could be more like universes, but that's not concrete, to my own knowledge at least. Oh, and by the way, you know how strong Kaguya is, the same Kaguya that is able to create worlds that have suns, stars, moons in them, and she can destroy them as well. Adult Naruto surpassed her in power and also fought an overpowered character stronger than her, like fused Momoshiki, who also has possible universal feats, by the way. And then there is Ishiki, who is in a completely different tier of power, and then Baryon Moon Naruto just dunked on him. So I believe that with this video, I have factually proven beyond all reasonable doubts that the Naruto verse is planet level and beyond. Let this video be the truth for everyone out there that disagrees. If after this much facts straight from the story, the manga, the source material, all canon, and you are still not convinced, my brother, you need therapy. You need help. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.